Ladies and gentlemen, Battlefield 2042 just released a new trailer revealing 4 of the operators. I'm going to provide you the world first tier list as according to Judgedreadnaught.
Time to go to work.
First up, Webster McKay, Assault. He's got the grappling hook and he is nimble as they come. Watch him rappel up to the top of this thing and execute this sniper. Quick movement. As he moves down the zip wire, absolute perfect aim on the zip wire. I assume it's difficult to do. If you think about the additional skills required for this character, a lot of it's going to be aggressive gameplay, moving back and forth between objectives, controlling flanks, and being very dominant on the assault. Maria Falk, Germany, she's a support. She has the ability to heal people from a distance. I think this is going to be a very important team aspect, but as far as a character, I don't know how effective it'll be on her own. She does have the ability to revive people to full health, so we'll have to see how critical that is in long-term gunfights. If you think about the additional controls that a medic like this has, medics have always been strong in Battlefield games. They allow for revives, they allow you to be strategic, and allow as a squad to be very effective. On their own, they're weak, but together as a team, they can be incredibly strong. Next up, we got Peter, aka Boris Gaskovsky. From Russia, he's an engineer and he's got a deployable sentry turret. Definitely more for the passive type players. Not my style, but I have a feeling this can be pretty effective in team combat. I'm curious if the sentry turret will have anything other than machine gun fire.
Ready.
We'll have to stay tuned to see what sort of control he can have over an objective and if there's any additional turrets or sentries. Last up, we got Casper, the camper's delight. Born in South Africa, he's got a recon drone which you can deploy to survey the area for different hostiles. It'll alert you to team locations, and you can also hide on top of buildings. He even comes equipped with this handy dandy motion alert, so when someone sneaks up behind you, you can't get stabbed. If you think about what he brings uniquely to the fight, it could be a little combination of aggressive gameplay with the drone helping your team push, and also a very passive style with that motion detection. I'm curious how it will work in combative situations. The alerts look pretty small at the bottom of the screen, so for that part, I'm optimistic. I hate to see a bunch of these people playing the fringe edges of the map. Additionally, he's got a really heavy ghillie suit on. Hopefully the visibility for this character is good. Boris is definitely the bottom tier character for me. The reason I think that he's the bottom tier character is his passive playstyle. The idea of setting up a sentry turret and sticking by it for overall zone of control just doesn't interest me. Seems like a type of player that gets an LMG, lays down on the ground, and just sprays a bunch of bullets hoping to get a couple of knockdowns. That, or they camp predictable areas, waiting for flanks, and it just doesn't seem enjoyable or that really interesting to me. I could be wrong. Maybe there's additional options on the sentry turrets, things like rockets, RPGs, things that you can leave alone to help distract or deter enemies from entering an area while you pursue other objectives. And if that's the case, I'd move him. But currently, I put him at number 4. I believe that Maria Falk has what it takes to be a solid tier 3 combatant. The medic has always been a strong person, but it doesn't appear that she can do self-healing. If she can, that will change my positioning for her, but currently I put her at a 3. Requires squad involvement, and definitely contributes to the team as a whole. We all know that Battlefield players typically don't do that. I hate to do it, but Casper, he seems like a solid character. I know people are going to be playing him out the gate because he's got that look of a samurai, a little bit sneaky, a little bit control-y, way up in the rafters of a building, hiding in the black shadows, sniping one by one with his drone to reveal where people are. And also the ability to not be snuck up behind is the perfect, and I mean perfect, recipe for someone to play a sniper 420 meters off the objective. It's hard to say how effective the drone will be, but depending on how the EMP works and what sort of revealing it does and how many people are affected by that reveal, this could easily be the number 1 character. But just for playstyle alone, I'm placing him at number 2. By the way, if you play this character, my number 1 rated character is Webster McKay. The fact that he can move quickly across the map with his grappling hook, while also having the nimble trait to enable sprinting, tactical sprinting, shooting, I think improves his ability as a mobile, aggressive player. That's the kind of Battlefield I like to play, and I think he'll have a big impact right out the gate. I think he'll be slept on a little bit, but the grappling hook should bring a few more people into the fold. Finally, let me know what your thoughts are below. You probably disagree. Tell me why you think that your favorite character should be number 1 on this tier list, and let's continue to expand on this as they reveal more characters before the launch. By the way, we'll be streaming the beta as soon as it's available on PS5. I hope to see you in the channel someday. Like and subscribe for more content like this. See you real soon. And remember, I'm the judge, you're the jury, but together, well, together we are the law.